Breaking news. Akpabio must go. Nigerians call for Godswill Akpabio's resignation. Guys, as Nigerians gear up for the nationwide demonstration from August 1st to 10th, 2024, the online campaign is gaining momentum, demanding accountability from the Senate president. Guys, when you go on X, Nigerians are rallying behind the hashtag Akpabio must go, calling for the immediate resignation of the Senate President Godswill Akpabio following his controversial comments on the upcoming hashtag End Bad Governance protest. And a lot of people are saying that Nigerians should add Akpabio must go in our demand list, because Akpabio tends to be the most useless Senate president in Nigeria. A lot have often aired their views that Akpabio tends to be much more worse than Tinubu. It seems that Akpabio is a disgrace to our democracy. And as a nation, Nigerians should agree to this point. So guys, Nigerians are calling for, the hashtag End Bad Governance protest alongside the resignation of Godswill Akpabio, who represents Akwa Northeast. So it seems that Akpabio has now entered Nigerians' blacklist because he has been tagged as the most useless Senate president in the history of Nigeria. Akpabio must go, Akpabio must go. When you go on Twitter, known as X, Nigerians are gearing up, championing this campaign, that they should include it in. It's trending, guys. It's trending. Because Nigerians have a lot of, wish lists they want from President Tinubu. But they just included this one recently, that he is trying to destroy this country. So Akpabio should be included in Nigerians' non-negotiable demand. When I say non-negotiable demand, it means that the president cannot negotiate his way out of it. So Nigerians are set to protest against the hardship inflicted by President Bola Tinubu's administration. But Akpabio on Tuesday said that the demonstrations will not hold in the 9 Niger Delta states. He made this known while speaking during the Niger Delta Development Commission Executive Management Engagement with Niger Delta ethnic nationalities and stakeholders in Port Harcourt on Tuesday. Akpabio backed a statement earlier made by the NDDC Managing Director, Mr. Samuel Obuku, urging Niger Deltans not to be lured into any protest that would destabilize the country. So Akpabio had said that other Nigerians can go and protest, but we will be eating. And that comment sparked widespread outrage amongst Nigerians. A lot of people could not bear it. Nigerians accused the Senate President Akpabio of being callous and out of touch with the struggles of Nigerians. It seems that he's an opportunist. He doesn't know the feelings of Nigerians. Many criticize his lack of empathy and his insensitive attitude towards the hardship faced by Nigerians, saying his response only served to further highlight the government's disconnect from the people. So, an ex-user, Ife Saloko, had said Akpabio is worse than Tinubu, the most ridiculous fellow to have led our National Assembly. It is a disgrace to our democracy. And as a nation, Nigerians must agree on this point that hashtag Akpabio must go. A lot of Nigerians, Twitter users, are going online, posting that Akpabio is the worst Senate president Nigeria has ever seen. Imagine saying that kind of thing after this government has put this country into hardship. Enough is enough. Akpabio must go. Twitter users are campaigning, rallying that Akpabio must go, that Akpabio must resign as the Senate president, because it shows that he clearly do not have what it takes to lead the legislature. It shows that he does not have, the capacity to lead the Senate. Akpabio is doing more harm than good to this administration. His choice of words is not pleasant. If Nigeria was a functioning country, he wouldn't have been there by now. So Nigerians are protesting and also including that Akpabio should step down. It's time for him to step down. That this would be included in the demands of Nigerians. You know, Nigerians has a list of demands that people are demanding. They are demanding that the fuel subsidy should be, that's the removal of the fuel subsidy. Tinubu should bring back fuel subsidy. Instead of removing it, he should bring it back. Tinubu should look at the electricity tariff. Tinubu should look at the hunger in the country. Tinubu should look at unemployment, insecurity, and the list goes on and on. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Do you really think it is time for the Senate to impeach Godswill Akpabio and bring in another person that has the interest of Nigerians at heart? If Nigerians were to vote for the Senate president, I bet you Godswill Akpabio wouldn't have been there. So the people are retweeting on Twitter that he should go. He's not needed. He's doing more harm than good. That his stay is long overdue. It's quite a shame that we have such a person as a Senate president. Because a leader who eats while his people cry from hunger is not fit to lead. Akpabio's comments shows that he doesn't feel the sufferings of Nigerians. And this is a demand for accountability and justice. And Nigerians are saying that their voice will not be silenced. It seems that Akpabio is now like 5% of Nigerians' problem. Because Akpabio has been making a list of statements where he told Nigerians that even if Tinubu should call him today to approve the presidential jet, when we were talking about the presidential jet, before they actually bought the presidential jet, that he will approve it. And they were still talking about the minimum wage back then. Oh. And that was what Akpabio said. Only Akpabio said, let the poor masses breathe, let Nigerians breathe. He has been making a lot of statements ever since he stepped into power. So, it's a trend on X, guys. Do you agree or not that Akpabio should resign? Nigerians has given Akpabio an ultimatum that he is not a reasonable person and thus does not deserve that position as the Senate president. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.